Good evening, viewers. This is your 10:30 p.m. English news broadcast live from our headquarters in Asmara. It's Friday, August 27, and I'm the reporter Miriam Yohannes. Here's a rundown of the top stories we're covering. Announcement from the Ministry of Health. Water diversion scheme renovation popular campaign. Gunmen free kidnapped school children in Nigeria. Dozens wounded by blasts at Kazakh military facility. And now we proceed to the details for the local news. We have an announcement from the Ministry of Health. 3 patients have been diagnosed positive for COVID-19 in tests carried out today at quarantine centers in the Northern Red Sea and Central regions. Out of these, 2 patients are from the quarantine centers in Asmara Central region. The last patient is from a quarantine center in Abat, Northern Red Sea region. On the other hand, 2 patients who have been receiving medical treatment in hospitals in the Central region have recovered fully and have been discharged from these facilities. The total number of recovered patients has accordingly risen to 6,589, while the number of deaths stands at 37. The total number of confirmed cases in the country to date has increased to 6,639. Ministry of Health, Asmara, 27 August 2021. Farmers in Shilib subzone have, through a popular campaign, renovated the River Laba water diversion scheme that was damaged due to heavy flooding. The diversion scheme that significantly contributes in enhancing agricultural productivity was hugely damaged on its one side, and farmers have renovated it using human and animal power only, indicating that the annual conduct water and soil conservation activities with the objective of conserving water that comes from the highlands and protecting soil erosion. The residents called for machinery support for a sustainable solution. About 8,300 hectares of land is being irrigated from River Laba in the 8 administrative areas of Shilib subzone. Vocational training was organized for 71 youth, including 46 females in Saraja'a subzone Central region. At the graduation ceremony that was conducted yesterday, August 26, it was stated that the 3-month training included poultry, bee farming, beauty salon, and computer technology. Mr. Habtomar Aya, head of projects of the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students branch at the Central region, stated that the trainings being organized by the union and partners free of charge and with nominal payments as well as interest-free loan opportunities created for the trainees is playing a significant role in improving the living standard of the youth. Mr. Samson Kifla, head of the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students branch in the Central region, on his part called on the trainees to improve their economic status by creating job opportunities and become role models in their areas. Owing to the substantial investment made with a view to expand health services and develop human and medical equipment, Afambo Health Station in the Southern Red Sea region is providing commendable health service. According to Nurse Hussein Mohammed, head of the health station, the services the health station is providing are expanding and the number of beneficiaries is rising. He also indicated that commendable health services as well as awareness-raising activities are being provided by sending medical professionals to remote areas. Nurse Hussein further stated that the effort is underway with the support of area administrators and barefoot doctors aimed at expanding and reinforcing maternity services, as well as community-led environmental sanitation activities in the subzone. Afambo Health Station provides pre- and postnatal service as well as laboratory, vaccination, pharmaceutical, and counseling services to the residents of Afambo, Mabra, and Afnabu administrative areas. Coming up after our short break is your international news. Stay with us. Welcome back. Gunmen in Nigeria have freed a number of pupils who were kidnapped from a school on May 30. 136 students from the school in Tigina, Niger State, were seized by gunmen demanding a ransom. The gunmen riding on motorcycles stormed the town and opened fire, killing one person and injuring another. It was reported that while a small number escaped in June, there were unconfirmed reports that 6 died in captivity. Head teacher Abu Bakr al-Hassan said he could not give an exact number of how many students had been freed, but none of the pupils are in captivity, although the freed students were looking unhealthy, frail, and exhausted. They are now being treated in hospitals. In July, kidnappers seized a man who was sent to deliver a ransom payment to secure the students' release. Parents and school administrators had sold possessions and part of the school's land to pay the ransom. Last month, the parents and the school had raised funds to free the pupils, but the kidnappers told them that it was not enough. More than 1,000 students have been abducted from schools across northern Nigeria since last December, although most have since been freed. At least 60 admitted to hospital after blasts at a military facility storing engineering-purpose explosives. Kazakhstan had evacuated settlements located next to a military facility in its southern Jambil province after it was rocked by a series of powerful blasts that wounded at least 60 people. The explosions followed a fire at the facility where some engineering-purpose explosives were stored. 60 people have been admitted to hospital with injuries from the blasts, the provincial government said, adding that the fire had yet to be put out. President Kasim-Jomart Tokayev said in a series of tweets that at least 30 of the wounded were military servicemen and emergency workers, and the incident was being investigated. Videos posted online showed that explosions that took place not far from a major road connecting provincial center Taraz to Almaty, the country's business hub and biggest city. In 2019, 4 people were killed and dozens hurt in a similar accident in Kazakh town of Aris, when blasts at a munition depot forced authorities to evacuate the whole town of 44,000 people. That blast was the third lethal explosion in the town's vicinity in the space of a decade. Following is a recap of our top stories. Announcement from the Ministry of Health. Water diversion scheme renovation popular campaign. Gunmen free kidnapped school children in Nigeria. Dozens wounded by blasts at Kazakh military facility. That was all for tonight. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.